drunken misfits join forces to play Dungeons & Dragons! Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers and join them on a quest to make absolute fools of themselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on
Lilu Dallas, multi-bear.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 44th episode of our 9th season of Botched. Don't you check your watch at me. Frankenstein will die immediately. Like,
I didn't do nothing.
Aneurysm on the helicopter of you guys flying away.
Minutes. Come on, hurry up.
If he's watching
You said they weren't playing tonight.
He's watching the Phillies. I'm playing
matter.
Magic.
I said I'm
You can
paying
just watch it
attention.
later.
Nah, I want to watch it now.
Why?
It's better live.
And as
It's not. They suck.
we argue about the Phillies, that's where we're going to take a break.
That's what we're going to call it.
And we're back.
And we're back. All right. So, you guys flew away from all the bears on a helicopter.
It was cool. We looked cool doing it.
It was cool. So, you had received a tape last time. You had acquired a tape. Did you want to listen to it on the helicopter or get to a private location?
We all
and
put
listen
on
to
these
it?
headphones, those like helicopter headphones. And you,
I don't think it's
Hold on.
attached
I think
to the tape
actually we should
recorder.
wait till we get back to the lab and let a D-class listen to it first and kill him if he doesn't die. So, because classified information. and then,
declassified.
well, declassified.
Nick declassified.
He is classified D. D's nuts. Anyway, I don't think we should just listen to this thing all willy-nilly with all the cognito hazards we've been encountering over the last few years.
All right.
It was surrounded by bears.
I got a fucking
town
guy.
was.
We can make him listen to it if we're going to shoot him afterwards. Because he used to be great. He used to be fucking awesome, and then he turned bad. And I had to arrest him. So let's put these headphones on him when we get back.
Who are you talking about?
I have no idea
It's
who he's talking
From a case I
about.
used to work.
He goes off like that sometimes.
Okay. So who are you listening to this
I'll
highly
just listen
classified
to
tape?
it because it doesn't matter. The tapes aren't evil. It's God that's evil.
All right. So this one is marked
How you like this one, Ricky?
as interview POI
Piece of
interview
shit.
3 POI 3172.
It better be 40 minutes long so I can
not.
then
This
end
one's
the
fairly
episode and go
short.
watch the
Shut up.
Phillies.
The fourth one is longer, but no.
I hit play.
It's going. Shut the fuck up.
I don't hear it.
Is it starting?
Log entry date, April 29th, 1957. Interviewer, Dr. Robert Montauk. Interviewee, person of interest, 3172. Location, Site 713, Interview Room 2. Begin log. Hello, Depeche.
Hello, Dr. Montauk. I hope that our last meeting...
I'm sorry for my unprofessional behavior. You touched upon a sore subject.
Of course. I will try to refrain from doing so in the future.
Shall we begin?
This time, Doctor, I have a question for you.
Indeed. I suppose it can't be worse than your last.
Well, what do you know of the origins of the Scarlet King?
There are many theories. A creature from the abyss, some shambling thing of old, a denizen of Alagata.
They are all, I will not say lies. But the texts have changed. The knowledge has changed. The past itself has been changed. But what came after?
He has changed the past.
No, his past has been changed for him. But now you tell me something. This should be a give and take after all.
That is not what...
Why did you approve the Montauk procedure? I'm sorry if I've offended you.
I thought I made it clear that this is none of your business.
See, the thing that I don't get is that it should not have worked. Not in the way the Foundation does.
This is not under discussion.
What happened to Jacob, Doctor? What happened to your brother?
This interview is...
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, Doctor, truly. I just want to understand. It's just, It shouldn't have worked. The child should have been born.
I was angry when I drew it up. It was unprofessional.
Did you think we took Jacob?
Well, what the hell was I supposed to think? I started looking into your lot, making discovery after discovery, and then he disappeared. Look, this isn't relevant.
All right. I'm sorry I asked. But can we agree that it was not a decision made scientifically? That it was done in a moment of fury, rage, hate?
I didn't. The girl, I didn't mean to.
But you did, Doctor. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge these old wounds up for you.
Why are you, then?
Because I just want to understand. And now, I think I do.
How?
I don't know where to begin. Let me go back. I don't think your department has had very much activity in recent months. Not after the Hands attempt to open the gates, right? Your procedure keeps the girl from giving birth. The nomads keep fighting their endless war. The spears are safely locked away by the book burners. And the Devourer? Well, there's nothing you can really do about the Devourer now, is there?
SCP-2317 isn't SCP-001.
Wasn't SCP-001. But the thing is, you've been telling everyone he is. Technically, you're meant to think that he is, if I understand Foundation hierarchies correctly. You are only a level 4, after all.
I don't understand.
Across every culture, in every city and tribe and civilization, you've come across the idea of the Scarlet King. Always the same. An emperor in red, with a burning crown, and an ethos rooted in some archaic fear of female sexuality. He is always the same. A monster that is all-consuming and terrible, but so understandable. The big bad thing in the dark, full of rape and fire and old blood ritual. Does it never strike you as odd that this is the thing behind the eyes? You faced monsters far grander and more subtle, as you told me yourself. But always, there's that lingering fear and knowledge of this hidden but oh-so-simple thing standing behind it all.
You know, it strikes me as odd. I told you as much myself, but I also stopped trying to make sense of our world a long time ago. The anomalous does not play by the rules of man. I'm too old to start redefining the universe.
But the thing you don't remember, or don't know, is that this wasn't the only past. The Scarlet King used to be something very different. He wasn't a monarch, and he wasn't always red. He was the whisper on the wind that kept the peasants working, staring up in fear of his righteous famine. He was that inborn knowledge of a world of gods and demons which belied human agency and existed beyond us. He was the cold hunger of a famine that had no rhyme or reason, but the cold apathy of a supernatural beyond us. And given enough belief, he could be the Devourer, too. He is a creature of truth.
You mean he transformed from one type of deity into another?
The Scarlet King is not a deity, Doctor. The Scarlet King is an idea.
What? But he's real, physical. We've seen...
I can't tell you anymore. Not yet. Did you find anything out about the law of concrete?
No, not much. I found out that there seems to be a disturbing correlation between the activities of the King's followers and certain decisions made by the Council.
I see.
But there wasn't much else at all. The trail led me to some lost documents, but eventually all I found was a dead end. A document about the Foundation's origins and some insane old child ranting on about modernity.
Cartwright, I presume. That makes sense.
You are a maddeningly infuriating person, you know. Why can't you just tell me this stuff properly?
I am your prisoner. You did destroy my life's work. Why should I help you?
Because you're bored. because you think none of this matters, and because you love tormenting me.
I don't, you know.
The Scarlet King is an idea? What the hell is that meant to mean?
Oh, you're close now, Doctor. Close to the truth. I can see it in you. You will understand. And then, you'll understand me. Why I did what I did. Why I was, a member of the Children. I know you're curious.
You do seem oddly well-adjusted to be a Satan worshipper.
Be careful, Doctor. The law of the Howling may break you.
As cryptic as ever, Spivak. All right, until next time.
Goodbye, Doctor.
End log.
Nothing happened to the D-Class when he listened to this, nor did anybody else who was listening.
I
All
was
right, we
there.
kill him
Yeah.
because that's classified information.
Sure.
You fucking promised.
How do you kill him?
With my
The fucking gun.
hands. I choke him out.
He chokes him,
Okay.
and then I shoot him in the dick.
Okay.
And then I spit on
Fuck
him.
that guy.
And then I put my thumb in the bullet hole.
Of his penis.
Yeah,
All right. Whatever you got to do.
Should have diddled them kids.
that's right.
Is that what he did?
He did. His
That's
name
what
was
he did.
Dennis the
We
Kid
got-
Diddler.
We got Dennis the Diddler in here.
God damn it.
That's what we fucking put on his tombstone anyway. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Not pepperoni, diddler.
Okay. So there was also a folder along with the tape, and the folder has a few different documents in there. The first document seems to be an excerpt from a book known as the
Bible.
Lala Raja,
The Mama Raja.
and I gave it to Steve again because you two can't read.
I can't read.
I can fucking read.
No, you
Give
can't.
it. I studied reading.
Mama Raja.
I just can't speak. I read good.
My inside voice read good. The outside voice is dumb.
Someday me talk
Okay.
pretty.
Yeah.
And so as British rule continued, something began to come with them, piece by piece. A shadow at first, a red thing. But it was not whole. It was not even in pieces. It was something that crept up slowly, piece by piece. It met the shadows of our country, the mice bleeding in the rice fields, and it began to take form. It didn't have a mind, not at first. It wasn't enough of a real thing yet to have one. It was a set of images. It was a blood-red slab of skin, taken from the heart of some Christian demon, which was set upon an ancient magician of Hindu rites. But then it was categorized, written down, described with precise scientific terminology. It didn't like that. Things of magic, technology, empire that were never meant to mix all came together and began to bend the nature of the world. As Europe came to us more and more, as we learned to be more civilized, our religion began to change too. Anastasia was not an ancient and capricious god in the form of an immense snake. It was a moray eel of scientifically unusual size, noted for producing amnesiacs and causing amnestics and causing a cognito-hazardous effect. We learned that we were Hindu, and we had always been Hindu, and that our various and mixed beliefs were all variations of a singular ideal, because the British weren't comfortable enough with another way of living which could not be classified, explained, killed like a butterfly pinned to a board. But beneath this lay a fury, a cry for authenticity, for a reality, even as we expressed ourselves more and more in their language and their categories, even in our struggle against them. It lay in our literature, in Tagore and others. It lay in our Ada, in our menial jobs as clerks. The endless struggling tension between old and new, between modernity and pre-modernity. And in those fault lines, in that cry of rage and fury, in our hatred of the old and the hatred of the new, there rose a hybrid obeying nothing but the law of the howling. There rose the Lala Raja. Because what is he but the cry for a forgotten age? He is the British peasant staring up at the red sky, the Bengali widow's weeping and shaven head, the Aztec priest ripping out another's heart. He is all of those things transformed, as modernity does to everything, into modernity's own destruction. He is the resistance, the fury, the hatred of all that was for all that presently is. What we were was full of good and evil, and all else mixed together. The happiness, the beauty of the world, the struggles and heartache and reality of it all. But now we have lost almost all of it to the machine, except our rage. That's all that's left. And thus comes the king, the howl of the destroyed and forgotten and oppressed. His only purpose is to destroy, rape, maim, enslave, and smile. Smile, that smile of a king whose enemies weep before him. He cannot exist where there is no modernity, because his entire purpose is given to him by modernity. He is a god of blood, a god of spine and bone and sinew, to remind the denizens of this world that it is not good. It is cruel and hateful, and that is good. That is right. Modernity is a sin, and he is the correction, so that we can once again live as we must, cold and hungry, and starving, and very, very afraid.
So there's another file attached to it, and there's a little note scrawled in black ink that says, "I found him." And it's a case file. It's an SCP case file. SCP-7231. And as you open the case file, that is where we're going to take a break.
That's my beer now. What's up, guys? Philip D here, coming in the middle of the episode, talk to you about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Here's something you probably didn't know. Did you know that the Discord is now free? Yeah, that's right. You get minimal access with a free Discord if you go to tiny.cc/botchedDiscord, all lowercase, and get in there and mix it up with a bunch of other people in the community. But if you do join that Patreon at $3, it unlocks the full Discord. Tens of rooms, bunch of different perks, everybody, talking about different animes, SCPs, weight loss, cooking. So if that is interesting to you, support us over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast. All right, let's get back to the syllabus.
And we're back. So now we're going to be going to the past, where this particular SCP was discovered.
Which one?
SCP-7231.
Oh,
The Devourer?
No,
the Devourer.
that was 2317.
Yeah, come on.
How long ago was this?
I was
You
barely paying
fucking
attention.
idiot.
This was about a year ago.
Okay, just so I can select the proper characters. Everybody who did this is dead.
Or it was just one of the
Probably.
prisoners that we killed.
Possibly.
Probably.
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be playing
You don't have to.
I will.
field agents investigating. And I don't trust where this is going over here. Are you rat people? Are you from the sewer again?
My name's...
I don't like the sun.
Dennis.
The fiddler.
The fiddler. Yes, I fiddle around things. Is that an elementary school, I see?
Time to fiddle. So you're a field. What? So you're a field agent, the fiddler.
On the roof.
Yeah.
No, I haven't made a character yet. So.
Well, it's right now. So.
Okay. Hi.
Yes. My name is Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Yes, Chorizo. My mama say I'm very spicy in the womb, so now I set off at the bombs. And I make the fuck.
Set off at the bombs.
I'm making the fuck.
You give me the fuck?
Give me fuck.
You give me fuck? Chorizo.
Chorizo, like chorizo.
Si,
Except
chorizo.
it's Italian.
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Okay. You make bombs.
Yes.
I don't know how
Demolition
that's-
expert.
Demolition expert, field agent. Got it.
Si.
Steve.
My name is Puentes Tugnuts.
Quintus.
Princess.
Puentis.
Quintus.
P-R-E-N-T-I-S-S. Puentis Tugnuts.
Quintus. Tugnuts.
I am a scholar of ancient Aramaic texts
Okay.
and stuff like that. And I always make my pasta by breaking it in half.
You just triggered.
Chuitio doesn't like me a lot.
I don't know what he says.
That's what I do when I make spaghetti. Makes me
Like
crazy.
this, I take the noodles, Chuitio. I take the
No,
noodle. And
no, no.
Don't you dare. Phil.
My name's Clem Slimer.
Clem what?
Clem Slimer.
Clem Schleiber.
Scheiber?
Slimer.
Sliber.
Slimer.
Cyber.
Like cyber sex.
Cyber theft.
Clem
Clem Slimer.
Slimer now.
Slimer.
Torrizio likes a clem.
I don't use your last name.
That's right. My name's Clem Slimer.
Okay. So you guys have been asked to
I got real-
investigate.
very leaky.
What? Something's leaky.
I am.
You are. Got it. Okay.
It's a spring
No.
So you guys are called
of
out
mucus.
because there are numerous reports of demons popping up outside of a small town
Demons.
and abducting and murdering children,
And so it's not Dennis.
women.
That's the
Could be.
diddler.
The diddler, yeah.
That's the diddler.
He's still
Yeah.
alive at this point. He's at large. We
He's
haven't
at the
caught him
large.
yet.
Well, he's not that large.
He's a grande.
He's not that large. Trust me.
Sure.
He's a venti.
Sure. So yeah.
He's a tall. He's a tall at best. He measures
Okay.
from the base though.
So there are numerous reports outside of this small town. I'm going to say in
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
The small town of Ohio.
Small town
Ohio.
At that point, yeah.
Ohio,
Ohio,
Wisconsin.
Michigan.
Ohio.
Yeah.
And so the town itself has a population of about 237, and it's in between a bunch of larger cities and towns. And there are numerous reports of creatures appearing in the woods and either murdering people or abducting them and taking them away to never be seen.
It's a satanic panic.
Could be. You don't know. That's why you've been sent to
Well,
investigate.
we
dipshit.
won't panic until we
You
see
got
the
me,
Satans.
dipshit?
Yes, I did.
I'm a demonologist.
I said
It's
dipshit. Yeah.
kind of my thing.
What kind of details do we have about these creatures that are taking people into woods?
Do they explode?
No, they seem to come in different shapes and sizes. There are some that are described as being over 10 feet tall with more than a dozen limbs. Other ones are about the size of a child, and they're just sort of like schlubby, and like their
What's
jaws
schlubby?
unhinge.
Maybe
You're schlubby.
Well, maybe he's hungry.
These are
You ever
definitely
think about that?
Shoggoths. 100% Shoggoths all day.
So yeah, so that's the report, anyways. So you're set to
It's
investigate.
just normal Ohioans.
Yeah, could be.
It's just the people from Ohio.
I hear
What do you
they have a bread with a Bigfoot.
What, the Ohio?
The Hyans, yes.
The Ohioans.
See.
See?
got the BD.
Bigfoot Nick?
Bigfoot Nick.
Okay.
When a Ohio man goes to work, the Bigfoot comes and gives the wife the penis.
the fuck?
The fuck. They give the fuck.
Sure.
You
So-
give you give the fuck?
Sure.
We have a different word for that here in America, but that's fine.
We just gotta be a good neighbor.
Pretty tits.
Let's go to like the town hall, maybe talk to the mayor or the sheriff.
Hi, I'm the
Mayor
sheriff
Sheriff.
of Ohio.
Why are you yelling?
This is my inside voice.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
born without an inner eardrum.
Oh no.
Voice
So you-
modulation.
How do
you're
you keep
saying
a
if I, like,
balance?
if I push you just a little bit, yeah.
I'm like one of those children's sippy cups. I go down. I'll get right back up, but like
Your
I will
weebles
topple
wobble,
easily.
but they
Yeah,
don't
weeble
fall
wobble.
down.
That's right.
Well, Sheriff
I'll
Weeble
just-
Wobble.
I'll wibble wobble.
What's been going on in your town? People going missing? People going out
Yeah.
in the woods and not coming back? They just going out into the widow woods and not coming back ever?
I think they're just moving away from Ohio, but people are saying monsters are coming out and killing people and abducting them.
God, why would that make a blah blah blah?
I don't know what he just said.
It's very clear.
Why
Why would the people do this?
He's got Tourette's.
They speak like Tasmanian devil.
He'll stop spinning in a little bit. Just don't pay attention to him.
He just needs sugar.
And water.
what kind of proof do you have that there's been monsters?
I didn't say I have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the people here, the Ohio people,
They just said that they
can't
saw
bring
'em.
monsters. Okay, well, I saw that there's a city in Ohio that's clean. It doesn't mean it's true.
I don't know why you're coming at me. I'm just telling you. Asked me a question. I told you the answer.
Well, about the poor problem.
He immediately turns to either of the other two.
Well,
I answered your questions. I don't know what you want from me.
He wants to know what is the poor
I'm not
population
talking to
like.
that. That's not
he
human.
asked a question. I
He made
translate.
me- Hey, where were you yesterday night?
The one.
Yeah, exactly. You might be the
He
thing
said it with
abducting
your wife.
people.
so, Sheriff, is there any similarities or common threads with the people who have been gone missing?
He doesn't usually have to go after men.
Men?
Doesn't usually go after men.
It
Mostly,
doesn't go after men.
mostly, children and
Women and children.
women.
When it does go after men,
Are they hot?
what kind of men? Are they like effeminate but like effete, but like also very handsome?
We don't have any of that here.
There's no fat boy.
Well, not anymore. They got stolen by the monster.
Do they look like a
They didn't get
chorizo?
stolen. All the men just got murdered.
Kind of an Eddie Redmayne thing going on.
I would
maybe.
say of the reports, about 80% are murders and 20% are abductions.
What's about the other 5?
What?
What about the other 5%?
It adds up to 95.
80 and 20?
Mm-hmm.
Adds up to 95.
Yeah, we always do everything 105% in my agency. So
He puts on his large, thick glasses and gets a notepad out and starts to do math.
Sheriff, a weeble wobble.
Hold on.
Sheriff.
No, that's 100. 80 plus 20 is 100.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
You said 95.
I didn't say it was 95. I said
I
it was
said
about the other
95.
5%. I never
What
said
other
you- 80 and
5%?
tw- The extra 5% that you put in to make sure you do your job excellently.
That's not how it works. It's 100%. You can only have 100%.
It sounds like a lazy man's excuse to me.
You can't have more than 100% murder.
I mean,
Sharifio.
They're all dead if it's 100%.
technically,
even
if you count feet aside, yeah, you could
Like a band I play in.
murder 100 people, but 5 of them are pregnant ladies.
I got you there.
So, do you have questions?
Yes, sir.
Other than why haven't I put in an extra 5% of murder or something?
Who put in the complaint?
Again, I asked the other two.
He said, who put in the...
You don't even know what he said. He doesn't speak human.
He wants to know who was the first to complain.
Complain?
He says go to the root problem.
Wasn't a complaint. We've had
Who was the first to go missing?
Oh my god, this guy's fucking.
He says you're stupid.
He's a fucking. Yeah.
The first to go missing? Claire.
Claire?
Yeah, Claire
Big fat Claire.
Denims.
Claire Denims.
You got Big Betty?
What?
He wants to know about her bosoms.
I don't
Was it
speak that
ample?
way of the dead.
Got milk.
Well,
They're
how
small.
are we going to know if we find a body if we don't know how big her jugs are?
By doing your job, probably, is just going to looking for us.
Where'd Claire
What
went?
is- Okay, well, where should we start, Mr.
The
Smarty
woods,
Pants?
probably,
Where
where everyone gets murdered.
Where did she live?
The general ethereal concept of the woods.
Yeah. I'll drive you out and drop you
Can you
off
drop
in the
us
woods.
off at their house?
What a place.
What do you guys want to do?
He has to pee.
Where's the police? Well,
I'm the police.
Where is her
you
place?
mayor. You mayor.
I'm police.
Police mayor.
Police mayor.
Sheriff.
I thought you were a sheriff.
Police mayor sheriff. It's all one job.
Take a small town.
There's only
Small
200
town.
people.
I know a guy who would take that personally, but
Take us to Claire's house.
You
and
know a
then,
lot of policeman sheriffs?
We go to the woods.
I know very few.
Exactly. I'm one of a kind.
I'm him.
I am he.
You certainly are one.
What do you want?
Claire.
Claire's house.
I'm taking
You
you to
want us
Claire's
off
house.
your
Casa
murders.
de
Yeah,
Claire.
Let's go to Claire's house.
All right, let's go to Claire's house.
Let's go to Claire's house.
Takes you to Claire's house. This is Claire's house.
I'm looking for clues.
All right. And
You have a key?
He does have a key. And he
Oh, you were sweeping with Claire. You caught.
What? No, I got a key of everyone
Why
who
do you have a
died.
key to
Does
her
have a big
apartment?
bosoms.
In case I need to do investigations.
Investigations of her butthole.
You got him.
I'm gonna put a dress on.
Rigatoni.
What? Don't
That's
you put
five.
her dresses on.
I'm gonna.
Don't you do it.
See,
Don't
now
you
you understand
desecrate the
him.
memory that is Claire.
Why you gotta know the feather about Claire?
You're putting on it because I knew her. I grew up with Claire.
Grew up inside of her.
What?
He said you have relations with that woman.
I did not have relations with that woman.
Where the picture of Claire?
What?
Where the picture of Claire?
Where are the pictures?
It's just on the
You take all the
mantle.
pictures from the mantle.
That doesn't look like boots.
Does she have a bigger boobies? He says. Roll.
I'm fucking going. High low.
Alright.
There's a percentage.
Okay. She's got
Percento.
pretty huge gazongas.
They're classified as a gazonga.
80 out of 100.
Cup.
H cups.
Well, they're not
Pretty
hazongas, they're
good.
gazongas.
Sure.
80 percentile is a gazonga.
Yeah.
We
know how
never
to
lose a
write women.
moosh. A Clem, she have a bigger gazongas.
She got big titties?
She has a bigger gazongas.
Well, now we'll know if we find a body. Thank you for actually obtaining some interesting information. You check her bras in her closet, I'm guessing.
I did, yeah.
They're quite a large.
There's
I can
pictures
stand
right
in
there.
them. She
There's
must be
pictures.
350 pound.
She was a large gal. No doubt about it.
Mostly gazonga.
Mostly gazonga.
She was emotionally gazonga.
Mostly gazonga.
Oh, she had emotional gazongas.
Yeah. 80% of her body.
You can
mass
tell when she was
gazonga.
very angry.
So, aside from trying on all of her dresses and gawking at her pictures, what are you
I'm
doing?
leaving. I'm doing everything I can do.
If she was a dragon to the woods, we would have seen the dragon marks.
Is there woods in the backyard?
I want to check her
That's
diary
not
and
where
see
there
if she
are
was...
woods in the backyard, but that's not where she was abducted
Where
from.
do you
I want to check
Why
her
didn't you tell us
diary.
these?
I
And-
said I'd take you to where the abductions and murders happened.
Sorry, Clem. Shut up. Pre-tits is talking.
Yeah, I want to check her diary and see if she was having any strange thoughts or maybe masturbatorial fantasies about
Hello.
the sheriff.
About the sheriff.
High low.
Low.
About Sheriff Weeble
No.
Wobble.
No
She
diary.
wasn't? Okay.
I rolled 100s.
No diary.
Yeah.
She's a woman in the 50s. Are you
I
sure?
know. No diary.
Wow.
God damn it.
I think you're too, bro.
What?
I think you're too.
She's a Libra. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take her tutu off?
No. He says he thinks she a Libra and we should leave now.
Yeah, let's go see what
We go to the woods.
You still... You, okay.
She's born in October.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys
He can smell it.
want to go to the place where everyone's being murdered and
Hey, we're
abducted?
gonna be about the same place.
In the general vicinity.
Hey.
Like within a mile or two.
Okay.
He can smell demons.
I haven't
Right.
seen others.
That's why he's so stuffed up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The air is.
All right, well, here you go. He drives you out to the woods.
You don't want to come with us?
Somebody's got to watch the town.
There's like two people.
people.
Is somebody gonna
Exactly.
steal
I
the
got to
town
guard
while you're
2
gone?
people. What?
Is somebody going to, like, steal the town while you're
I
gone?
need your
It
car.
could, they could. You never know. I've seen a lot of books about
You don't know how
things.
to You're from Ohio. You know me.
I didn't say I read. I said I saw books.
You know how to
I seen them. They exist.
I
Chunks
am
of paper.
intellectual.
He said you were yellow. And you're scared.
You gotta let me get them shoes.
What?
You're a big chicken.
Hey, you say you were a little baby boy.
You got a chicken a tooth.
Drives
go
off,
go
but
home
like
quite a mommy?
does like a bit of a curve so that the gravel shoots up the dust and hits you.
Shoot
Well,
the
that was
tires.
just patently
Do
unnecessary.
you shoot his tires?
I'm an immunologist. I can have it done.
Okay. And he just drives away.
You're pretty nice guy.
He was a pretty nice guy. Yeah.
All right, I
For
smell-
Ohio.
I smell for demons.
Sure.
Do you
Sniff for
think?
demons.
Do you think his mother fuck a Bigfoot? That's why he had.
I got an 8.
You don't smell any demons.
Oh, I bring out my crucifix because I am a Catholic
Okay.
and we are in Ohio.
Okay. It's on fire.
I get a critical 20 cents of demons. I pray to the Pope.
What role is that?
A religion.
To sense
I am
demons.
Italian.
Your Catholic
I'm
senses
very
are
Catholic.
tingling right now. They are on fire. Your
Many
hair is
demon-
standing on the back of your neck.
I clutch my rosary.
The cross feels very heavy, and your hands are very clammy and sweaty.
I need a cannoli.
So you're thinking there's a lot of demonic activity.
I look at the ground and I see if there are any twacks.
Roll investigation or perception.
19.
Oh, wow.
You do. You actually find many different tracks off the road of different sizes.
I flew too close to the sun.
You find large tracks
Cloven
with what
tracks?
appears to be clawed impressions.
Oh, no.
You also see smaller
like
ones.
jackrabbits.
Yeah, like
You gotta hide your
jackrabbits.
cows from jackrabbits.
Any that look,
You understand him now?
any that look human or humanoid?
Cloven?
Some of them look humanoid. There are
Clawed?
other tracks that look like there are many legs.
And they all,
Yeah, we follow those.
they all come from the town and go to different place?
Mostly, they don't go too much further than like where the road is, and it all leads back into the deep part of the woods. This is away from the town. You take a picture.
I make it like a mud. Plaster.
You're making a plaster mold of the foot. Which foot?
Mine.
The multi-foot.
Okay, sure.
The monster foot.
You spend the next couple hours making a plaster mold.
I can do it in 20 minutes.
It's a proof he was in Ohio and he did not
Roll
burn.
survival to make plaster mold of foot.
He got an 8.
I got it.
It takes you 6 hours.
God,
It's
I'll
now
just-
dark.
I don't worry about it.
But now you have a 30-pound mold of your foot.
I'm the monster foot.
You said your foot.
I'm the monster.
I
You
asked
call
you.
him a monster?
I'm the monster. I'm a human guy.
His mother is not a
Okay,
Bigfoot.
you have a 30-pound cast of a monster foot.
Well,
You rolled an 8, so you cut too
30.
much dirt.
Can I help him?
30 pounds.
Sure.
I'm just gonna leave
I
it.
critically failed.
He dies from it.
Don't you roll those?
Oh, it was close. You don't do anything. You're incapable of helping him do anything.
I'm just leave it behind.
I don't understand what the fuck you're doing.
It's demon work.
Well, we have to go into the woods, and it's dark,
'Cause you
and
took so long.
and Prentice looks angry.
He's just having a bad day. No, no.
He's staring at you while you're cutting the earth, and he looks
He
angry.
doesn't understand the Fidel Demonology.
Are you digging for demons? Like,
Yeah,
what's going...
I mean, you're in hell. Where do you think
We
you are?
could
You don't dig
also-
in the sky. You can't dig in the sky.
We
you
could
demon.
follow these
Just dig in the
jog-off tracks.
ground.
Oh, my God.
Go
We
down
could-
to hell.
He says he's gonna drag you to hell,
Don't do that.
You have a baby butt. Then you go
and
to
you have a
the
baby
monster
butt.
Until Fame dies.
You know, it's a good size.
About the quarter off.
He's gonna squirt on it.
I think you said go to the courthouse. Get married to my own butt.
We follow the tracks.
Good luck,
All right,
God's
so on
sake.
the way back, we'll stop by the mayor and I'll get married to my own butt while on my way out, okay? But for now, we should follow the Shogun tracks.
We give that butt to a party. Just a battle party.
Yes, we're
Right.
gonna have a party,
It's a magic bunch of
a big MAGA party, because we are in Ohio.
Let's see
That's
how
right.
much that butt can drink.
Okay.
We're gonna butt the chug.
Let's get that butt drunk before the wedding. It's gonna be great.
What equipment do you guys have?
Pinot
I got-
Noir.
But
A butt? All right.
That ass.
Okay.
I've got my reference books that I bring, my field notes and stuff.
Okay.
I've got pencil.
Okay.
I've got tape measure.
Okay.
I've got a sextant because I like to navigate the old-fashioned way,
Sure.
and I've got a gun.
What kind of gun?
It's a Colt Police Positive 38 Special.
Okay. What do you two jackasses have?
I have on my Catholic stuff.
Catholic stuff. Got it. What does that include?
Like
Holy water,
Okay.
garlic.
Like what? Like a little,
garlic,
like a vial or a flask? What are you thinking?
42-ounce water bottle.
42-ounce water
I
bottle.
keep it in my backpack.
Okay.
I have a garlic.
Okay.
I have a rosary and a cross.
Okay. In case of vampires.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Ohio.
I have a knife blessed by the Pope.
Okay.
Which
A
Pope?
picture of my grandmother.
Okay.
She was also blessed by the Pope.
She also has
Huge
huge
gazongas.
gazongas.
Yes, I said Italian.
Above average gazongas, yes. I would say large C's. What do you got?
I got a tape recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
I got
A squeegee board.
I got
Can't wait for him to talk to demons.
A ghost box.
You gotta speak their language.
The
Yeah.
Ouija board just goes, I don't know.
I got
Okay.
some REM pods. I've got some
REM pods?
Yeah.
What's a REM pod?
It's like it puts out an electrical field, and if anything gets close to it, it then goes off. I have an EMF reader. I've got a thermometer. You asked me what I brought. I brought all these things.
Okay. Just checking. All right.
And some tampons and vodka.
Okay.
I got a pack of lip.
All right. So you guys are following the tracks?
See,
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark.
we haven't been for a while.
All right.
I lighted my candle.
Okay. Doesn't give off that much light.
It's a Catholic candle. Sorry,
Oh,
translation is weird. It is a candle inside of a box,
Okay.
a lantern,
Okay.
they call it.
I thought it was daytime. If I knew it was nighttime, I would have bought a flashlight.
Oh, see, it was daytime, but he fucked up his roll so bad for making a cast
No, it's daytime.
that now it's nighttime.
It's not my fault.
I retconned that I bought a flashlight.
No, you can't do that. We are playing for God.
Okay, I got a gas lantern.
A glass cannon.
A glass
You also said you had a
lantern.
Glass lantern.
White.
Okay. You have a flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're walking through the woods following these tracks.
See.
All right. Just
See,
keeping your
puppy.
peepers peeled or what?
Oh my God. You do live a pretty
Well, I use my Catholic sense. Did I roll so
Yeah,
good
you
before?
said
You don't hear anything.
16, right?
I mean, you don't.
You
I
hear
got the
did.
Oz effect going on.
There's no.
Nothing. No birds.
No
Bugs?
nighttime noises.
Nothing.
Oz effect.
No peepers.
I look at my
Just
watch.
the sound of wind going through the
What time is it?
branches. At this time, 9.
Okay. I'm gonna just start looking around all the mice or holes.
What did he say?
He's gonna wave with a flashlight around, look for all the knots in the holes.
Knots in the holes.
Nazi hoes.
Nazi holes.
Monster holes.
Monster holes.
They all
Okay.
Operation Paperclip brought them over here, but they stuffed them all in holes in the woods.
So you're wandering through the woods, and you don't see any monster holes in your general
I
vicinity.
don't know if duendes.
What?
I don't know if duendes. Where are the
Donde
goblins? It's duendes.
Les Suentes.
Duendes.
Duendes.
Where is the Wendy's?
Where are the goblins?
Where's Gwyn Dave?
Where is Gwen Dave?
Donde está Gwen, Dave?
I done they as Dave.
I will say you do hear, it sounds like a chittering noise coming from the distance and moving slowly towards you.
He wonders if the cicadas are this year.
It's only one very large cicada moving directly towards you in the distance, about 100 feet away.
I use my religion check to find out if it's a demon. I get a 19.
It feels like there's some demonic shit going on. The power of Christ worries you.
Prentits,
What?
do you have your gun?
Yes. I always got that wand on me.
I splash the bullets with the holy water. You shoot at the demon. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I shoot the demon.
Okay, well, bursting out of the undergrowth
Nazi.
is a creature that's about 10 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
It's got about 12 different appendages that all end in what looks like...
A penis.
No, they kind of look like
A
praying
Bigfoot?
mantis, like the arms, the little spin, like the
Don't have
folded
sex
down.
with it. It will kill you.
Yeah, and then it's also running on legs like a millipede, and its
That's a gross.
head is split open both vertically and horizontally with rows of teeth and little like gribby grabbers, and it makes this skittering, screaming noise as it runs towards
Hold on.
Chorizo.
fucking Dingbat McGillicuddy
What
over
is
here.
his name? Clem.
Clem Slimer.
Clip climber.
Sure.
How's your titties on this thing?
No titties. Hard carapace, flat.
As it was if a millipede had legs, instead it has a titties.
Yeah, it just runs on
It runs on the
undulating
nipple.
I
boobs.
also run on titties.
Yeah, so it's running right at you. You guys are shooting it?
Got 99 titties.
But the Clem ate one.
Clem ate one.
Clem ate the one.
Puentus.
No, I roll a 19.
You will shoot it.
I kneecap it.
Okay. You kneecap it. You shoot it in one of the 30 legs that
No,
it
I
has.
wind it up so that it goes through all its kneecaps.
You're not gonna hit all the kneecaps. There's
Well,
too many
shoot it in
kneecaps.
the face.
I should at least have on that side.
You get
Roll a
the 2
d20.
shots.
Okay, I'll roll a d20 for how many legs I hit. Fucking 14.
You
Get
hit
fucked.
14 legs. Most
pretty
of the
good
legs
for
on
one
one side.
bullet.
That's pretty good. It makes it very uneven when
Now
it's running.
only turn right.
It's got some legs still on that side.
And just wobbles in a circle.
It does not seem happy, but you hear the tss noise of burning flesh from
The holy bullet.
the holy bullet. What are the other two doing?
Clam, but don't you get the 2 shots?
He does get 2 shots.
I've hit it again with the gun.
Squeeze the trigger.
That's a 14.
That will not hit.
But it's big.
Clam,
Yeah.
toss me the gun.
It's got a hard carapace.
It's 15. It's
Why,
only 15 to hit.
why didn't you bring a gun?
None of them brought weapons but you.
What the fuck are you wrong? What's wrong with you?
They brought
I have a
church
crucifix.
stuff.
I'm gonna set up
You
my
better
red paw.
pray that it doesn't eat you.
It's fine. He's got a roll of garlic around his
Great.
neck.
So what are you two doing then? Since
we
you can't
run.
shoot, you gonna
Yeah,
run
we
away?
run away.
Run away. Got
Clam,
it.
I run it away.
Into the darkness.
I charge.
You charge.
I pull the crucifix out.
Okay.
It's actually a dagger.
Oh.
And I leap, and I'm going to open it from a neck to with a crotch.
Okay. First thing, athletics check.
Yes.
For leaping, and then 2. The second will be your attack.
I roll 2 at the same time. Atletico, a 21.
Okay.
Attack, a 10.
Okay. So you jump way up, rah, and you just sort of bounce off of its flat, no titty chest.
And after I fall onto the ground, and
Yeah.
I'm looking up at it, I
Oh,
stab
yeah.
at it again with my second
It's
attack.
towering up at you.
That time I get the 16.
That will hit.
Do I cut open its anus?
You cut open like
Another anus?
part of its taint, basically.
And my
It's got a long
dagger,
taint.
I deal a 4 damage.
Okay, it does not seem happy. It leaks some hot, demonic bug guts onto your face and chest.
Onto my face.
Steaming. Yeah, it's not pleasant. All right, so since Dingbat ran away,
Nothing behind it.
running behind it.
Yeah, no, I can wrestle it to the ground.
Okay, so
With vines.
you take the time to run behind it.
Yep.
All right, so then you can't do anything on your turn. You ran around.
It was only
behind it.
15 feet. Okay,
All right, so you're behind it. You're behind this creature. What are you doing?
I'm gonna climb onto it.
Okay, roll athletics to climb.
It's a 19.
You climb it. You're on it.
I'm gonna go. What do I got?
That's all you can do.
It's, yeah,
No,
it's
no,
your
no,
turn.
I'm just,
You could yell.
I'm talking to myself.
Okay,
It's
great.
fine.
So it's its turn. It's going to do a couple of things. First thing it's going to do is it's going to like kind of go a little crazy in place, which could cause it to step on.
Well, Clem is a bull riding a champion. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Clem right now.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Well, good night.
Chorizo.
Oh,
I'm
that's right.
spicy.
You're also prone.
I am not a prone.
You're laying on your back. Remember, you fell and you said, "Oh, I cut it while I'm down here."
I just bounced off of it. I said.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay.
I roll a 19 athletics. You're prone. He says.
Okay.
You are
Okay.
dead.
All right. So you get hit 3 times with spiky legs. You're gonna get hit in the face. Okay.
Dick,
You're
dick,
dead.
dick.
Yep.
Oh no!
Grandmama.
Yeah, no. Both arms,
Should've
like
bought a
at the
gun.
shoulder, and your forehead are pierced by all these stabby legs as it's trying to
he
figure
get
out.
fucked?
What?
He get fucked.
He got fucked right in the skull.
No, he get fucked.
He get fucked right in the skull.
Not fucked.
I open up in a new pussy.
And climax.
The
I am a dead.
top half of the demonic carapace twists, so he's now looking directly at
Chorizo?
Clem.
I'm out of bed.
You're standing on his. I thought you climbed up onto him.
I climbed up on him.
Yeah. So he's like turned around, like. So you're hanging off of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's gonna like fix that, or
He
try to.
tried.
Yeah.
I'm better,
Roll
I'm better strong.
strength.
Bear strong Hawaii.
Bear strong
Good luck.
Hawaii.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 22.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Good roll.
That's why I rolled 18.
Okay. So he literally reaches back and just snatches you with one of his many arms.
I'm gonna kick him in the brain.
It's not your turn.
I'm gonna do it.
You can do
AOL.
it on your turn.
Yeah, AO though.
First you have to grapple, then you can move. You're dead. You're not.
It's open real hard. He literally cuts your left arm off
Oh,
at the shoulder. Just
that's fine.
sink. It's gone. And then it'll be back around to.
I spray blood in his eyes.
Okay.
Is but a scratch.
I'm sure that'll bother him. It is Puentis's turn.
I line up. I line up another shot.
Prentice gets
I'm
in the shot.
Jack Kennedy now,
For
and I
legs,
line
or are you
up
trying to
another
hit
shot, and I hit it in a bunch of its kneecaps.
More kneecaps. Okay.
Don't go for
That's
its
right.
face.
I knew it was you, Dennis.
18.
Took a new name.
All right. Roll me a d20 again.
Ask not how many kneecaps you can bust. Ask to shit.
2. You take out 2 kneecaps.
But they're both mine. No!
And then, Mr. Bleedy McGillicuddy, you're being held up in the air by, appendages.
I guess maybe I
your
should
arms.
use my second shot
Oh yeah, you get a second shot. I forgot.
to try and like hit the arm so that it drops him.
Okay. Call shot -2.
All right, that's going to be an 18.
That will hit. All right. So you blow off one
it
of the
would be really
limbs.
funny if you broke your neck.
Would
Yeah,
be.
that would be.
Roll me a deck save, as you are now all covered in blood and.
That's an 18 roll.
Okay. So yeah, you just land perfectly on your feet. Your arm is gone.
Wait, he didn't anime slide down with his katana? Down the
Because
back?
he rolled 18, so he's just.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a knife.
I have a katana.
You don't have a katana.
I do. I
now.
found it in the woods.
It's
No,
part
you
of his
didn't.
flashlight.
Shut up. So what are you doing, Mr. Non-Katana?
There's a hole in front of him, yeah.
There's a hole in front of
I
him?
won't do
I,
it.
I stabbed a hole in him.
Down on the bottom.
I'm going to
I
go
said
down
his
there,
taint.
and I'm going to rip it open.
So you're going to go around him.
Yeah.
You're going to climb off of him, go around the front,
And rip his hole open.
and rip the
I'm
hole
going to
open.
go see him.
All right, roll me strength.
You're grappling him so that
Bitch.
shit.
I get 2 attacks.
You do.
Sure.
The
Slippery.
first one was a 4.
It's slippery down there.
Yeah, it's covered in bug demon
Yeah, it's not
guts.
good enough. This is a 12.
No.
You're
Yeah,
proficient.
you rip and tug.
I'm proficient
And we're level.
in Goathian
No.
for the demon hole.
Yeah, you try.
You used to be a wrestler.
It just it's very tough because of the chitin and all that stuff. So yeah, so it's gonna go again.
Where's my friend?
You're standing in him.
I'm going to put a skin on.
I'm gonna put my skin
I'm
on
going to
it.
put a skin on.
You're gonna put his skin on. All right, well you can do that on your turn.
I'm
All
bonus action to put a skin on.
Okay, well it's the creature's turn, so it's gonna turn the upper half back around. Notice that you're trying to dig into its open cloaca or whatever, and it's gonna try and stibby stab you.
It's fine. I'm pretty strong.
Take the dodge action, right?
You're
Disengage.
probably pretty fucking dead. You don't know.
Roll off.
I rolled a crit 20, so.
So did I. No, I didn't. I rolled an 18.
How many 18s
That
can you
was
roll
four,
tonight?
4 in a row.
It's crazy. Except when
Okay.
you attack.
Oh, wait, we already cut that off. Nope, already cut that off.
You can just hit the same spot.
It's gone. There's nothing there.
Yeah, that means it's a miss.
It misses.
Critical miss. Critical
So
hit miss.
the crit 20, one of the appendages goes right through your chest, out the back.
Yeah, my slime hole.
It also cuts off your left and right legs.
Oh,
The left leg at the thigh,
no.
the right leg at the ankle.
Oh, my hot dogs.
Yeah, so it's mostly just your foot.
It's pretty odd that they didn't find any body parts out here.
So you're not dead, but you're very, very injured.
I'm not sleeping.
You're very sleepy.
Got my friend's skin on.
You're running out of blood. You didn't roll for skin yet.
No, hold
You-
on.
you have to
gotta
skin
put me
him.
down real quick.
What?
Put me down, please.
Put you down?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the bug monster?
Yeah, put me down.
Okay. Fucking Puentis, what are you doing?
All right, well, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try real quick to shoot
Okay.
a bunch of more kneecaps out.
Okay.
Don't fucking help
Real
me.
quick.
You're gonna need
You
cats.
fucking head.
Shoot it in
You
the
shoot it
face.
in
It's
the fucking
kind of
head.
stuck. Like
That's
it's missing.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
I hope you roll 2.
Roll 3d20 for kneecaps.
3d20. 3d20.
It's a
9.
1, 2, and a 3.
It's all one.
That's an 8, a 19. So that's 27 so far. And then 4. So that's 31 legs.
You blow off so many legs that he's essentially immobile.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just
He does the worm.
grab Quinn by the collar, by his short collar,
Okay.
and I'm just going to drag him out of the woods.
No, no,
So
no.
you reach over the clawed appendage that's currently through his chest and out his back, and you're just gonna rip him off of that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's probably not good if he stays on that thing. It's probably going to cut him up
Okay.
real bad.
Sure.
Always leave it in.
So you drag him away?
Leave it in. Go bring it up.
Okay, all right. You know what? If you want me to weave in, I will, and I'll shoot the arm off.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's keeping my blood in.
Roll to shoot arm off.
Okay,
Oh, shoot, no one.
I rolled a 5.
That is not a crit fail. That's a 5 crit fail. It's a 5 crit fail.
He just missed, huh?
It's wiggling.
He hits the holy water explode.
Steve, I rolled a d20. What did I get?
You rolled a 14.
No, I didn't. So you
Was
don't
it the
hit your
7?
buddy. It was a 3.
That's what I was gonna say.
If he had guessed it right, it would have
That's
shot you.
that's
Okay.
a fair.
Good.
He's got 2 shots.
So no, it just misses. He already took his
He's got
second
3
shot.
shots.
No, he doesn't. All right. So are you doing anything else, like moving, or
He
just...
did. He moved up to Clem. and
Well,
he
I'm
reached
going
for
to get
him.
out of its wiggle range at the very least.
Okay. All right. Clem,
Gleb Slimer.
you are very injured. You still have the use of your right arm.
Okay,
Not much else.
I'm gonna
A lot of blood loss. You're
reach
getting real
down to
lightheaded.
my buddy. Who's my buddy down there?
He's down on the ground.
I'm gonna reach down there.
Okay.
We hold our hands in death.
I'm gonna grab
You have to roll
the
for
holy
it.
water
Okay.
and I'm gonna jam it in the hole.
Roll
I'm gonna open it too. So.
It was open
investigation.
because I blessed the water.
Wait,
bullets.
that's again.
You gotta find. You gotta get it. He wasn't holding it in his hand.
16.
You do. It's in.
It's
it was in
really
his
big.
breast pocket.
Yeah.
You pull it out. You've got the flask of holy water.
I'm gonna. Well, it's 42 ounce travel.
42 ounce
Travel
flask.
flask. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big ass
It's a
flask.
plastic.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
plastic flask.
I'm gonna open it up and then jam it into this hole.
You're jamming into his.
Demon hole.
Okay.
That he's doing the worm on right now.
Roll sleight of hand or dex, since you're kind of pinned. You can't really get a whole lot of traction with no
18.
limbs. You do. So you managed to jam
This is gonna die.
the holy water flask into his fuck hole.
Yeah,
that you've just
the
made.
slime hole.
Yep.
You should have
And
saved it.
You notice that all of a sudden, just pouring out are just these frothy liquids as this thing just starts chittering madly, and then eventually it dies.
And I
you're,
survived.
but you're still impaled on it.
And that
So
your
the limb is
femoral
still-
artery is nicked.
The limb is still sticking through the back of you,
Okay.
but it seems to be dead.
I think my katana had cut off a limb.
Also, his leg is severed.
Both his
Oh,
legs
you
are
really
fucked.
only need
To a
arms
falcon.
to move around.
His one arm stump is bleeding.
So many arteries.
I
He
got,
can still grab himself and pull.
I got a
He's,
little,
he's so pale right now.
I got a little skateboard I can put like over on him.
You don't.
I do.
You didn't
You ever
decide.
see, you ever see kids?
I haven't seen it.
You see
You
kids?
didn't ask for a skateboard.
Yeah, well,
Also,
little
you're in the woods. How you gonna skateboard?
It's got some wood. It's got,
got wood?
all-terrain wheels on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's eaten so much
They're
pepperoni in his life that his arteries don't squirt out.
Yeah, they squirt in.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna die.
Okay, you
I'll
die.
die.
I think I'm gonna. Well, hold on.
You're gonna pray.
Fuentes. Clem's looking real rough right now. He's
How
very
many-
pale.
Is there vines?
I'm gonna.
Vines?
Yeah, I'm gonna like gorillas.
It's
I'm gonna
not the
Tarzan.
jungle.
It's Ohio.
The jungles of
Yeah,
Ohio?
the rainforest of Ohio.
No.
The Ohio rainforest.
You just bleed to death.
I don't. I'm still
You're
good.
dead.
I'm not
Oh,
dead.
Your character's dead.
I'm not dead. He's
Oh,
gonna
no.
save me. He's a
Yeah, I
doctor.
was about to start slapping tourniquets on him.
Okay. You gonna tourniquet that hole in his chest?
No, I'm gonna pack that with some
Dirt.
cloth,
Worms.
T-shirt.
with some cloth and some tampons that I keep in my backpack.
Oh, I got
just in case.
tampons with me.
I want you to roll me a medicine check
To tampon his arteries.
to try. This one's just to fix the hole in his chest.
It's not
Oh,
fixing it. I'm packing it. I'm
Anything.
just shoving shit in
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
It's not even that bad.
You know what? I rolled a medicine check of 21.
Okay.
Not
You
even that bad.
stuff the hole in his chest with things and stuff.
Tampons and
All right.
vodka.
Another medicine check to repair the limbs. Well, not repair, but just stop the bleeding of the limbs.
It's just tourniquets. I don't feel like okay.
You still have to stop it.
That one is going to be on 11.
Okay. Your tourniquets aren't great, especially since it's his entire shoulder area that's
But hold on, so he passed
Bleeding.
me out of me.
yeah, your chest is
But
not
then he forgot how to do it.
bleeding so much. You're pretty sure that just stuffing a bunch of stuff in your hole is still not a great way to keep you alive.
It's not fair. He gave you hope because you didn't die immediately, like me.
So
but
you're
still dead.
You're still dead.
What's your con roll, bud?
Yeah, roll con save.
It has to land on the table.
5.
You're dead.
I'm not dead. I get.
You run out of blood pretty quick. Do you have any last words to tell to your friend Fuentes? He's coughing up blood and dirt now.
Oh, that you could just not do that in my direction.
Come here. And I grab
I don't
him
want to come close.
your
You're going.
one arm?
with my one
Oh,
arm.
you're gonna bleed on me.
Strength check.
He give you the fuck.
Crit.
My mom bought me this shit. Right.
He said it. Take his cum and give it to his wife.
You're not here. You're not here.
You're scared of my ghost.
I'm taking my necklace off. That's a vial.
How much is this worth?
It's about
It's a kyber semen.
Sky Quiver? Yeah?
It's
Okay.
I bring it to the mountain.
Okay, I'll tell the president
Throw the ring away.
that if you're not back in 5 minutes, he should call
Gay Hobbit.
Snake Plissken.
Gay Harbor.
Gay Harbor.
Gay Harbor is the final piece.
Frodo.
When you finish Gay Harbor, then the company will finally be done with the greatest invention of all time.
Dildo.
Okay,
So
I'll
as,
take this to Gay Harbor and drop it in the ocean.
And I kiss him.
Well, I learned something new about him even in his death.
so as Clem passes on to definitely hell.
What? Because he's gay?
No, because he's stupid.
Yeah, holy shit, man.
That's because he's
He's
stupid.
down there in gay hell.
No, he's not because he's dumb and annoys me.
Didn't know Dennis was Catholic.
Yeah.
So as that happens, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, and Old Scabby Goo.
Goose.
Honk. Can I get a honk? Yeah.
Oh.
Honk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitch, and all the other social medias at Botch Podcast. Go to all of our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsePace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, WDennis.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChungoGrande.com, ChugYourBreastMilk.com, DaddyDennis.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, DicklessBears.com, WarMonkey.pizza, or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast. Like our newest Patreon!
Is that the one that was today?
I missed it.
Riot King.
Riot the King.
Oh my goodness.
You get the fuck.
You get the fuck, Riot King.
You get the fuck.
Thank you to Tal Shi and the Mod Squad over in our free and open Discord. Forging went on. Shinigami Daito. Good Phil, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Heroes, all of them.
Go to Apple Podcast or the Dragon Con app and leave us a 5-star review.
Dragon Cup.
Oh yeah, that's coming up, right? What number are we on? What episode is it?
It's 44.
Come see
8
us at
weeks,
Dragon
2 months.
Con Sunday
see us.
night, 10 p.m.
I'll be there
Thank you.
probably.
You better.
I'll be there probably.
You said you would.
Yes, we're kind of planning on that. Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from the Friends Polaroids for our theme song. Find them both on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art all over the internet at the Swan named Emily. Send something to the show at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325.
And the chunky opened up a face first.
Yeah, you give the fuck.
You give me the fuck-a-bomb.
If you want some big titty shirts, then head on over to bigtittymonkey.shop and get them shirts while they're available.
Or simply Botch Podcast.
Get a shirt for your big titty monkey.
Store.
That's right. And as always,
As you compare the bosoms off of the pictures of the sheriff with his girlfriend, and you notice she has a bigger gazongas, a screamer botch,
Okay.
and we'll squeeze them.
We'll see you next week. Friends. I don't think they're friends. I think they're lovers.
Okay, that's what everyone's saying.
Yes.
A lot of
I
sexual
can-
tension.
A lot of sexual.
They should.
Even though clearly Canadian.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
sorry. Every time he says sorry,
amazing
it
voice
throws me.
acting. Except then he reminded me he was Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says sorry
Every time.
Immersion
Well,
room.
I don't know.
Immersion ruined.
I don't know a Canadian that isn't a Satan worshiper.
That's fair.